most people abandon practical solutions in favor of moral solutions, belief-based solutions, frameworks that are based on principles.
Interesting.
Rather than practicalities. When you move into the practicality space, you start to realize that basically any outcome you want is achievable through a set of practical decisions that you make, right? Want to lose weight? There's a practical way to do that. Why is it that people want to lose weight but don't do it? Because they have some other belief system that blocks the way, right? You want to change the way your body feels. You want to solve any kind of problem. You name it. There's a practical way to do it, but oftentimes we let our principles or our bad habits or our conveniences or our preferences stand in the way. Mission mindset is about getting past all of those things, sticking to the simple, basic, practical steps, including something as simple as just taking one step, right? It's a pretty powerful thing. And what's challenging is you have to be separated from society oftentimes. You have to be taken out of your comfort zone before you give yourself the space to see it. And CIA does that so well because we all train at a place called the farm. The farm is it's a colloquial term that we call the secret base where we're all trained. And the course that we train in is called Field Tradecraft, FTC, the Field Tradecraft course. And when we go to this course, they literally separate us from society. They put us in this base where we live for a long time, separate from everything else in the world. And it's that distance that allows us to start going through the process of flipping the different lenses.
Whoa, so getting out of your comfort zone is like step one to adopting a more mission-based mindset.
Yeah, I mean, essentially step one is accepting the invitation to get out of your comfort zone. And a lot of people won't even accept that invitation.
Wow. Okay, so walk me through some of the other steps, because I feel like this is a really practical way to approach life, any goals that one may have.
Yeah, so another very strong kind of element in that is understanding where what's called a locus of control. There's an external locus of control and there's an internal locus of control. We live in a society where the whole purpose of society, the purpose of government, the purpose of society, the purpose of community is to create efficiencies for the whole, right? That's why we gather. That's why two people live in a house.
Yeah.
There's efficiencies that are captured, but only one house is required. It's what makes us all kind of embarrassed as Americans that every house has a car for every adult. It's just a grotesque waste. Every car has 4 seats, and every single person has a car.
Has their own car, yeah. That is funny.
Yeah, so it's a waste of resources essentially, but it's all got to do with this external locus of control. We do what other people expect of us because we want to make them happy. We want to seek validation. We want to be part of the community. And what we fear the most is being extradited, being ostracized from the community, especially if it's a community that we've chosen, that we believe in, that we feel connected to, and then to have them kick us out is a very difficult feeling. So that's all based on something called external locus of control. An internal locus of control means that you're in control of your own outcomes. You don't need to depend on the approval, the agreement, the permission of anybody else. You just do what you need to do to get the outcome that you want. It actually takes a process to get you to not only see and understand academically the 2 principles, but to behaviorally change your fundamental response away from external controls towards internal controls. It actually takes a retraining, a rewiring of the way that your brain normally works, because your brain is normalized, conditioned to work towards the external locus of control.